All right, let's see if YouTube's going to go live with this. Make sure everything is going live right now. Okay, that's going fine. Like a so. Do 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 do. I know, I don't stream on this day, normally. But it's a makeup stream. That's what it is. It's always a makeup stream. Has to be. Because, man, well, technically it's a belated 2-day delay, but better late than never, I guess, right? It's about a time. Let's go to this mode. Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Alexman here, and welcome back, well, at least to session 2 of Tower Unite. But also, at the same time, it's a bit of delayed, sure, true, but the YouTube channel, alongside the Twitch channel, is turning 12. Well, it did turn 12 on Saturday, but I was feeling a little under the weather, unfortunately, on Saturday, so I wasn't able to stream on the channel's anniversary. And so today, I'm here to play one of the most casual games of all time to explain the channel and everything, and my kind of growth of ups and downs, and seeing what's been happening over the many years of the channel and everything. And if you guys are watching in chat and want to play along, again, this is a Steam exclusive game that's only about $20 US, so, and it's well worth your time and money, honestly. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to go play some mini golf. I know in the first session we played a lot of mini golf, but mini golf is just that one game you can just jump in, pick up and play, and I like it. Alright, let's start a game, shall we? Let's see here, this is the... I wish I could hit... I have to hit caps lock for this. If I hit any shift, it's going to shift my scenes back to ending or FaceTime or my other scenes, because OBS can be a little finicky at times. There we go. We'll put that down right there, and I I am just going to go with the basics today because they're easier that way. And then people jump in. They'll probably ask the questions of, what is this YouTube Twitch 12th year? And it's like, it's my channel. I'm streaming it, and it's 12 years. It's amazing it has been over the last year, though, comparable to last year, where we were doing, I think we did Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think, yeah. I didn't get the Switch 2 until after my after I got the Switch 2. So yeah, so we're gonna be playing. It's been a real up and down overall. So I still got a little bit of a frog in my throat a little bit, folks, but I'm hoping that will clear up from over time. Anyway, so for those wondering, for those new and coming to me, I am Alexman47. I started this channel many years ago, 12 years ago, starting all the way back on the whole Mario Kart 8 highlights. I figured that since Miiverse was a thing around the time and Nintendo was claiming all video content that was all Nintendo related on YouTube at the time, and I was like, well, I figure I'll just, you know, upload. I figured make a channel to upload the stuff from the Miiverse, because Miiverse at the time allowed you to upload like stuff from like Mario Kart 8 race highlights. You know, they were like a minute long, but that was like, you know, the precursor to shorts, you know. And that's where I got my technical start. Then I tried to start doing Minecraft a little bit, but not by much. Oop. Let's see. Oop, got up right there. I got a little notification from my Discord. I can't look away. My Discord's not up on my screen. Because I'm in the game and I can't change anything. I'm going to have to look at the phone and see what just happened. Oh, just that there. But anyway, just my Discord's being updated, which you guys can join. By the way, it's always it's the best way to chat with me between streams and meetups for stuff like that. That's what we've been doing with my friends Spinnis the Menace and Lifelink, doing the Mario Party try, I guess you want to call it now, the Mario Party try. To be fair, again, like the whole thing about me starting up there was the highlights of Mario Kart 8. Some were good, some were kind of duds, but Nintendo did claim all of them. I did a few years ago basically download all those and re-upload them as shorts so I could actually reclaim those videos. Because I think to this day, Nintendo still claims those, the oldest of my videos. But I went back in and I jumped in and started doing the Minecraft phase. Like I think almost every YouTube channel was doing that. It's like Minecraft was just the craze of the town and everything. And I had like a 5 series of videos that were from the Harvest Block server. It was a server in Minecraft a long ago, which I found, which I basically kind of felt the niche to start recording actual stuff with my voice in it. And it was nerve-wracking, you know, folks. You may not think about it, it's nerve-wracking to record yourself and everything, but I'll tell you what, it gets real scary when you're trying to record your voice for the first time, and it really is. It comes down to the fact that I can now talk freely over the internet, but you try and get me in front of a pulpit or something like that. No, I can't even speak at all. It's like, nope, I'm scared half to death on this one. We got randoms joining the fray here. Most likely they not see the channel. Mm-hmm. Do-do-do-do. But, you know, Minecraft was just that kind of thing, really. And again, Minecraft had its ups and downs. I had a minigame showcase in Minecraft, and I was trying to make something different out of the bunch there, because I thought some of the minigames at the time were like on Hive and Harvest Block were the best things ever. I'm like, holy crap, this is really cool, you know? Oh, I could have had a hole-in-one. Curse you, Will, you denied me my hole-in-one. Nah, I don't like you no more. Ooh, and I got a bogey, unfortunately. Everyone else got a hole-in-one but me! I mean, the nerve! But anyway. But, like, I enjoyed doing those episodes. It was like my first time doing those full edits things. With Premiere, with like Adobe Premiere 8. Oh, oh, that program did not like me when my first editing software did not like me in the slightest. I don't know what caused it, honestly, to not work. Like the autoplay just kept failing. And this is around, I think, Windows 7, I think? Yeah, Windows 7. It wasn't Windows 10 when I started on my stuff. It was like Windows 7 or 8. No, it was 8. Yeah, right, it was 8. That's what it was. But I tell you, Adobe Premiere Elements 8. I remember that vividly. That thing, that autoplay never worked properly for me. I had to get into that program every time. I had to go in through the back door on that program every time. I had to put the CD key in and everything. Oh, it was so annoying. And eventually I moved on to Wondershare, which, even though a lot of people say Wondershare is not the best editing software, and it's not to a certain degree, but to me, I'm used to it. I like using it for the time being, and whatever I get out of it, I get out of it. And that's just fine by me. But man, you can tell from my earliest edits and stuff, you can see all the transitions going in, and of me using like all these different effects that Adobe had, and like, oh, that was like the coolest thing for me. I like transitions. It's kind of like the holdover from my coaster channel of Coasterfreak's Custom Coasters, which technically is older than this channel is, but I haven't touched that channel in years though. I had hopes of maybe moving my coaster content to this channel to merge the two, but I kind of figured that only people who have actually subscribed to my other channel have only liked roller coasters and nothing else, so I've left the coaster channel as it is. It's still live on the channel on YouTube and everything, but I still look at it from time to time because I feel like I put a lot of effort into those roller coaster showcases. But when I realized how I could just, I could do more commentaries with my voice and everything with video games, got me into basically to do more with it. It got me into video editing. It got me to do a lot of experiences. And so, while Minecraft was initially the first thing I've ever done as a full-on play and everything, oh my goodness, what would be when what was it? Yeah, it was Wynncraft. That's what it was. Wynncraft was like the biggest thing I was going to do for the channel at the time, because it was an MMO built into Minecraft, and I think that's perfect to, try to do something different. Push my vocal cords to the maximum extreme at some point. And so what I did is I started doing like this kind of like, it only lasted only 9 episodes because the server kept updating to the point where my original kind of idea for the story I was going for was going to be null and void. But for the stuff I did, it was great because it was like the video started differently than any other video I did. It started off with like a cinematic intro and everything. It was like, you know, in a world of this, you know, and it had, you know, it was made with Adobe Elements because they had their own music in that program, and it was just, and the program allowed you to slow down the music, and when it slowed down one track, I don't remember what it was, but it was an amazing track. It sounded like epic and surreal, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I love that so much. And it was cool because it was like, it was different. Like all the rest of it was like, you know, my logo and the music I chose after I went into Premiere to Wondershare and everything, I kind of now hate. It was that really loud. It was that really loud, like, you know, buzz noise that turned into a doo 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 doo. It was something from YouTube's music. I think that's what it was. But it was like, I think halfway through the Breath of the Wild revisit where I decided to change it to something different. And then I went with the music we have now, which was something I just generated out of a music generator program. So I just need something that was instrumental and a slight rock to it, and that's what you're seeing now on the videos nowadays, where they're just like that. They're just an instrumental intro for it. The song is longer than what you hear it for, but I like the ending, the starting of it all, and I use that for my ending and stuff now. The heck? What's up with the mouse? Oh. they're putting emotes on the ground. Oh, that's kind of cool. Man, my ball seems basic compared to everyone else's. They can put stickers on the ground. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize they added that. That's awesome. I gotta beat all these randoms though to make sure I'm the best golfer in your life. All right, let's do this. Go in there. I'm pretty sure I'm at a little bit on the delay. Oh, I'll actually do it. Come on, baby. Yes. Woo. Got that. But yeah, Wynncraft was like my bet, it had the most views at the time for my channel and everything because I shared it to the Wynncraft forums at the time. And showing this, and I got a lot of people that like it and they're like, I love this, you know. I got comments saying this is great and everything, and because I tied the Wynncraft series to the actual character itself in game. Like like my character didn't understand what the World Wide Web was, or what was this, or fast traveling, or something like that. These weird mechanics the game had. And so I kind of played for it. Most people didn't understand why I was acting so like weirdly or dumb or something like that in some episodes. But I told them in the comments afterwards, it's like, yeah, I'm playing this as like some sort of, you know, character actually living in the world of Wynncraft. And it was an awesome effect. I thought it was really cool, and I also got my favorite. That's where I started doing the voices. That's where I got the voices coming from. It did start off with, you know, different voices and everything else. And also I got the villager ones like, wow, my name is Mango. You know, I got these weird voices that were coming out, and it's like I was voicing everything all by myself, and real time too. Like every episode you see of there, I was basically taking the voices in real time, which made it harder for me to modify the episode with, because in Wynncraft at the time that you couldn't see dialogue again in its natural form. So, but unfortunately, means if I messed up, there'd be no way of me fixing it unless I made a brand new character and got back up to that point, just to continue on with the story. And then after episode 9, it got to the point where it was just too hard to record. The game was changing too fast, and Now Wynncraft is now more of so I would say like RuneScape now in terms of things, like, yeah. So and everything. So that was the coolest thing about that, really. But it started crafting. They put crafting to that game and everything, and it just got really awkward after a while. And so I decided to basically cancel the series after 9 episodes. But I feel like I learned a lot of info about how to make something more epic and recording wise. But after that, though, is when I started listening to content creators that had that were playing like different voices themselves and everything. Ones that were playing, like, you know, Luigi, Mario from the Mario series and everything, and Bowser, and I figured I could do that too. So I go, hello, it's a Mario. You know, I started learning how to change my voice like that, and I got Luigi, was like, well, it could have been worse, you know. But then I had Bowser too, and so I'm like, yeah, you know, roar. You know, I gotta get this deep, gnarly voice, and it was just. I got to the point where it's like, that was like the best thing ever. Of just going these voices I was doing, and when I was doing, and I was going, and when I finally started getting a capture card, which was an Advert Media Portable, I think it was. It was kind of like a cheaper card. But it was only able to max 30 FPS recordings, and that's all my computer could handle at the time. My little hot potato. So, at one point, and you can tell that half the time when there was different capture cards try to record at 60 FPS, you could tell on certain videos, like the GoldenEye source videos. I accidentally tried to record in 60 FPS, and it didn't work out as intended. And went back with that with the Minecraft stuff too after a little bit, but then after that, I started doing my first Let's Play, and that was it would be the live play stuff. That's right. It was more of doing Super Mario Odyssey and Smash Brothers Ultimate and Breath of the Wild in live play format. And I thought, I was like, oh yeah, I can do 3 hours. I could do 3 hours of gaming, you know, on streams wise, and just leave that as that. But the more and more I got to it, the more I became unhappy with the live play setup. I mean, there was less stuff I could do, and like that's the reason I went with it in the first place, because there was less work. But I came to the conclusion that, well, you need to work hard if you're going to be in this field for you know, to continue on in this. So, but technicality. Did it tell me I'm not streaming? I'm streaming right now. My Discord should tell me I am. Did it disable my stuff? I'll have to look at here in a moment here. Can I actually set my my settings here? Let's see. Yeah, it didn't tell me I'm streaming. I want to set myself as... Why didn't it tell me I'm streaming? It's weird. That's okay. Well, that means I will set myself to do not disturb then. Or no, I can just... No, live? There we go. That's weird. I'm going to have to look at that in a moment here. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to mute the game a bit so I can look at this and see why am I not in streaming mode. That means I have to end task, I guess, for Discord here. And then restart Discord. Awkward. Awkward, as it usually is. Ah, the lives of me trying to record stuff and realizing that nothing really works. We'll let that go do its thing here. And get myself into this. There it goes. Now it says I'm in streamer mode. Discord, what the heck happened there last time? Like I was hearing Discord sounds and I'm like, no, that shouldn't happen. Right, I'm not in streamer mode, which usually should activate almost automatically. But yeah, normally when I was doing live plays, but when I was doing live plays and everything, I kind of chose to keep my face hidden because I really didn't want people to focus on me when I was making the live streams and everything. I didn't have a good camera at the time. I didn't really want to, you know, shoot out a crappy camera and feel like I'm just this really awkward person, you know, and I come to the realization that 3 hours was a little too much. A little too much, you know. That was my problem to me. It was that I did it too, it just wasn't too much. It was too much. So that's where I came down to the 2 hour limit on all my streams. Was that initially? It was just the way of doing things, like, because for me it was like it was 2 hours. It was less consuming, and then that's when I started, you know, breaking up the Let's Plays up into parts, and I come to the realization that breaking up a 2 hour live stream really opens up to maybe 5 episodes. And I figured I could stream exclusively and then break them up into parts. But that's where I kind of felt like in 2014-ish, 15-ish, where it's like, in 2015 I did have a Twitch page, but I wasn't streaming on it because I was still technically in the YouTube live craze. But after a few of my friends that were streaming themselves, they told me that it's easier to be found on Twitch instead of YouTube, and I figure, well, I might as well give it a shot. And I've been on Twitch, streaming exclusively to Twitch only for many years now. But it's only, I feel like now the time of change for this year was the time to do the multi-stream era. And so that is why both Twitch and YouTube are seeing this simultaneously. And while the Twitch page is younger than the YouTube page, I count them as both the same age because they're both my channels. They're both the same brands. And I want to keep them as such. They're one and the same. So for those on YouTube, if you want to see, like, it's way to me to make, you know, content for both channels and still get at least try to find the audience. That's what I've been wanting to do, is to find the audience. And the audience is, well, I found, and most of my audience, I have found to great lengths. I found a lot of people from like the two nerds in the pod, Ruckus and the Menace Sports Podcast. I found them now, and it was just a great way to find new friends and everything. And they're some of my best friends of all time. I could not stand. I cherish them a lot. I cherish every friendship I gain, because friendship to me is very rare, where I'm kind of like the anti-socialite person. Like, I guess you could say I am a hermit. That's what I could say here. I'm gonna come down over there. Oh, this guy knows a trick or two. But he still has to use 2 shots anyway to get around the corner, though. And fly up. And everything else right there. And then by technically speaking, is when I met up with when I basically talked to when I first met Two Nerds in a Pod. That was during my first ever LP of it was during a live play the whole session thing and everything, Let's Play I was doing of Mario RPG. And that's where I met the Mr. Nice Guy of Two Nerds in the Pod fame, as he was streaming himself on Twitch. And when I found him out, I went back and rated him, and he and I became good friends afterwards. So, because it's very rare when you get to the whole point of and it's weird because, like, my buddy, my friends of Ruckus and Spennis, they were friends with Mr. Nice Guy for years, and they started chatting up with me at times afterwards, and now they're like, and now, oddly enough though, when the one time, I think I feel about 4 years ago at this point, I was playing Tower Unite here with them, and during that stream on Twitch, they kept talking sports like nothing else. Like, they were just talking, like, I think it was like a football game or a hockey game, I think they were talking about at the time. while staying in the call with me and everything, and that's where I get to the point. I was like, maybe you guys should make a podcast channel. And then after that, they started making podcast episodes for the Rux the Mess Sports Podcast. So I'm technically now, and I'm constantly doing thumbnails for their channel now too, because I make my own thumbnails too. You may have noticed all my thumbnails have been kind of the basic of such. It used to have just the blue and green border, because my colors from the very start have been blue, green, and white. Those are like my 3 favorite colors. And they usually blend very well, as you can see in the background here on my overlay. And that's how I made up my channel. Like, the borders was a blue and green concept, or blue and green mix. It was only, and I've been stuck with this, the border only stuff for a while. Oh, I got stuck on the outside! The nerve! I could have gone a 2, but I'm going to have to go with a 3 on this one. Dang it. Or maybe longer than that. Ooh, can I even hit that though? What? Oh! Fine, I'll deal with par. But that is where, let's see here. And I do their, and again, I do their thumbnails all the time and everything, and I make my own thumbnails too. I have ADHD, folks, for the record, so I basically just go off the rails on multiple different fronts on many different things. Oh, he actually made it across. Oh, that's new. I didn't know you could do that. You learn new stuff every day when you're playing on Haven. But after I started making the thumbnails and everything, I was putting like the game's logo and the channel number for it, and I've been doing that for years. And it's only come up to the at the end of Mario and Luigi Brothership, where I decided to basically change things up and see the new thumbnail style you see now, which has the like kind of like a little folder, like jagged pattern on top of the border and everything. It was kind of like trying to show like a difference in showing that this is more professional than just being a bland. Because I'm telling you this right now, that the logo you see, the logo's on my hat here that you can buy off the Fourth Wall shop. This logo has been slightly altered by AI a little bit. I did make it actually in SolidWorks. I made this logo in SolidWorks. It was a simple like metallic spiral, and you're looking down in the middle of it. And then I think I took it to I think it was ChatGPT for that eventually, to switch it into like something more interesting. And but I went back on it. But most enough though, this logo has been done with SolidWorks and Photoshop respectively, with very minimalistic AI design. So it's not like it's like it's still your own artwork. And I'm like, well, I like, you know, I only use that for ideas. I only use the AI for ideas and everything. And I'm using like Gemini and YouTube Studio now to help me generate descriptions. Because I'll tell you the record, my earliest videos, when I tried to put down like the dang it, I should have gotten that hole in one, it would have worked. Oh, I fell out of bounds again. Oh, I should have. I got to hit it harder. I feel like I needed to hit it harder, but I did. I totally messed up there. There we go. 4th time's the charm. But like I said, I don't really do. I'm horrible at making like professional looking descriptions and everything, because after a while, I just put like the title and, you know, a small description, the Discord link and everything, and it just like it's not very pleasing to look at. I guess that's what people probably turned off the videos for and everything. But as for me though, it was like that was the best I could do. And at one time, like this year, it's like, you know, I'm gonna ask, you know, maybe Gemini can help me out with just a little with word pacing or something like that. And now I'm using it now to help me to make a more scripted, to make it look better and everything. It's still technically my words. I typed out everything else out. I just say, here, I made this, so you can change it if you want, you know. And I think it's doing well. Like, it wanted me to put emojis into my videos for some reason, but I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll do it that way. Why not? Come on, no. Oh, come on. I was in that full blast. I could have gone a hole in one. Lame. The nerve of it all. And now I've lost this course. This Robo-Dart guy came in and basically ruined my day. Which is like the typical norm of me anyway. It's like, yeah, it's time for... You want some good luck? Then how about some bad luck to handle it out, huh? I'm still kind of good at this game to a certain degree. This game still to me is my best. Is like stuff, everything. But yeah, when I got into the game, back into my earliest Let's Plays, after doing the whole live play era came to an end, which I did go back and replayed those games as a revisit a long time ago and brought them into the part format. The first one I did, technically that was not a live play anymore. It was still live played, but it was now broken into parts now. And that was The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. That was the first time I had to break up videos into parts and everything. I do tend to do the HD version of it, because that Let's Play has yet to be revisited. I've been wanting to do that revisit for years now, because some of my earliest fans that joined the Discord and followers of the channel that are still with me to this day, like one of my good friends, Managed Plays. He found me during the live play of Skyward Sword, and that's the time where I had the chat on screen. Now, I didn't think of it at the time first that live chat on stream would not be a bad idea. I thought technically saying, well, I can keep the whole live suspect, still break up into parts, and I can still people see I'm still chatting with people. That all came to a crashing end on the first run of Mario Sunshine. Yeah, Mario Sunshine made me change the whole dynamic of chat on screen. And because one person, I do not know their nationality or anything, basically kept being inappropriate in chat, and unfortunately it was showing up on screen, even though Twitch kind of like blocked it and everything, it still got recorded on the screen. So technically speaking, I had to kill that run and restart that playthrough. I was like probably at Serena Beach, at one point. And it was just, and it was, yeah, I was like halfway, I was having Surrender Beach at the time when that happened. So I had to restart everything from scratch again. Oh, the idea of the, the idea of the aforementioned retakes of many Let's Plays I've done in the past that, so I have done many Let's Plays that have basically been canceled or canned and everything, and the big stain that's on the channel to this very day is the, well, let's get the schematics for it first off. After I got the Let's Plays down in dust, I still wanted to play the multiplayer stuff with friends and everything. And that's where I got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and that's where 84 sessions of that would come down to pass. to go down everything, to play along, and that's where I got the Splatoon 2 Multifest going. Yeah, Splatoon 2 is where I started multifesting. That was where all this, they were YouTube sessions, which means my camera was hidden and everything. But you can still hear my voice and those of my co-commentators that came in at the time. And, but unfortunately, 2020 would be the biggest nail in the coffin for the channel. It still kind of hits me hard in that regard, but I think I've fully have moved on from it. Hopefully I have, anyway. And that is... Let's see, hit that, please. Oh, I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it good enough. No. Oh, okay, I'll take the long way, unfortunately. Everyone else got the hole-in-ones at me. No! The nerve. I'm supposed to be good at this game. It didn't do well. Fine, I'll take my aforementioned double bogey here. I was trying for that shortcut, the hole-in-one like everyone else, but I couldn't do it. No. But no, like there was a former friend of mine in 2020 got a little on the political hatred in his heart. I will keep it at that, though. And unfortunately for me, anyway, is that he and I didn't see together on the different political sides of things. And so when that came down to it, he was bad-mouthing me and everything, and to that point I banned him off my Discord. He blocked me. And to basically save my channel's face from being hit with any claims or anything from him by using his voice in his videos, I had to take down over 80 videos. How's it going, QTH of the chats? Joining it right where I'm at my depression state in my child's history. Where basically in 2020 I had to drop 80 videos off the channel. And that was mostly of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2 Multifests, and unfortunately it came down to the Lego Harry Potter playthrough I had. Not only because it was getting copyright claims by Warner Brothers, but also that former friend of mine was in the voice as well. So to save face and everything, I took that entire Let's Play down, alongside, which still hurts me to this very day, that he and I had finished The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker as a co-op adventure. Like, he was with me while I was chatting up with him and everything, and we were all talking different stuff here. Then he went on the political side of things, and And I had that all done. They were all scripted. I had everything all uploaded, scripted, everything. And then when he did the whole weird thing that he did, that is when, well, I had to delete I had to take off that entire scheduled videos off. I had to delete every single one of those videos. So I came down to basically looking at it all, and it was down to, in 2020, I had lost about 80 videos on the channel that are long gone. And so it's still, and to be fair, for those who are going into and for those who are watching in and thinking they're going to start their own YouTube channel and whatnot, please bear in mind that it's not all sunshine and rainbows when making all this content for you, or making content yourselves. You will be hit with some type of YouTube drama. It will happen. And so after that though, my next few, many years of, I think the next couple of years of making content, I strictly did not want to have any voices in the Let's Play because I was in fear of someone else becoming political, and I did not want to go through that ever again. So, and for my channel, folks, my channel is trying to be this place where you can just turn off the world, tell the world to go take a break and for about a couple hours and come watch me and enjoy the festivities, you know? And that's what, and you can tell that why in the Twitch chat as well as in YouTube chat for the most part, is that you will be immediately banned from the channel if you start any political talk at all. Because I'll tell you this right now, I don't try to talk political stuff on my channel here at all. But at the same time, though, I don't want anyone else saying it either. Because, not gonna kid a lie, politics ruins chats. Ruins the whole vibe of the entire stream is another way. Because once people get started, they can't stop talking about it. So, I keep myself from doing that at all. I keep making sure, like, nope. The one thing, though, I'm consistent on is swearing free. That is something that's very rare, oddly enough, on the YouTube side of things. Most of the stuff I watch, they all started off as, all the content creators I started watching were all clean guys. They were all clean commentary. But over the years, they started throwing swear words into the place. But I myself, for 12 years going, have kept the swearing to the absolute zero. There are times where it kind of flips. It does slip out from time to time because I was naturally more of a, I was a lot of angrier back when I was younger, and it did reflect on me as a character. But once I started putting my voice into videos and the Minecraft stuff, I came to the conclusion of, like, if I'm gonna have my voice anywhere, and I know that, like, maybe my parents will watch or my brother will watch or something like that, and that point it's like, from here on out, I myself as the content creator will not swear on screen. Yes, the games I play may have swearing in them, but I myself as the content creator, my commentary will not swear. To me, it just makes it, and also for me not swearing for 2 hours a day and everything like doing this, it builds character. Like, nowadays, I rarely ever swear at all in real life anymore. Like, I don't see the benefit of doing it anymore. It's like, yeah, I mean, when you put a rule set into that makes you change your thinking, your patterns, and your speech, it builds on you, you know, and that's great. I mean, and Protectus Twitch is joined the fray. Welcome to the stream, Perilous Twitch. 12 years! 12 years of the YouTube and Twitch pages of the channel. It's been delayed by a couple of days, but I was sick on the day of the anniversary, so I'm still kind of sick, but I'm not as bad as I was on Saturday. So, by technicality, I'm all better for the most part. But but I would say, and I think it was rough around. Let's see, it was like 22 to 23. I think it was when I started making YouTube posts. Oh yeah, I haven't seen you stream in so long. I know, right? Your chair in the chat is dusty. It's like I remember playing like 2 years ago on Saturday night, running into you. Oh yeah, it's been a while. I haven't played Saturday night because most of the people in the Discord don't play Saturday night. And I'm trying to play more multiplayer games with other people in voice chat, and so it's not like me for 2 hours talking to myself. And so I'm like, especially when it comes to like, oh yeah, it's like, were you chat with somebody? Because it felt like you were, and I'm like, well, I kind of was, but for YouTube stuff specifically, I keep hiding chat and hiding my face. But see, now I'm multi-streaming this now, Pedra's Twitch. This is YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. So I can't hide my face anymore on YouTube anymore. And besides, I want to talk with those of the community of both sides. So that's the whole point. I want to talk to both sides. Well, because technically speaking, my channel got, when my channel got monetized a few years ago on YouTube, I mean, that was something I was not expecting to get. Monetization on YouTube. That was like I think it is like 3 years ago at this point now. And I've only gotten one paycheck. Like the new stream background looks good. Oh yeah, I like that too. Every other streamer has their moving backgrounds and everything, so I figured, why not? Streamlabs Ultra allows me to go into the some of the app stores that's inside of Streamlabs, and I got this one from Uncle Rose. Give him the gift of sub. Oh my goodness, Uncle Ruckus of the Ruckus, always causing the minute. Thank you for the thanks for the Twitch sub. Thank you very much for that. That's right. I am awesome. But those guys out there, you guys out there in chat, you're the audience. You guys are awesome. It's you guys out there that keeps me going. Showing up to these things and basically giving, and we have a treat. We have to treat you to edit. We'll have to treat you to editing something. I check it after stream. I go, okay. I will definitely check it. I got like 6 messages on Discord now. So I gotta check out like what's going on here. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta go this way. I'll have to look at that. I got bounced. Oh dang! I went the wrong way. No, I went too far. No, I went too far. Yeah, I hope everybody's liking the overlays and everything. I went to town on basically trying to make the overlay a lot more fancier though. Because it was a blank screen, to be fair, and I look at every other streamer and everything, and they're like, oh, oof, Mario, you should have golfed that hard there. Also, the fact that maybe it's a little weird quirk of mine right now, or something like that. But it seems like now my sound alerts are now doing like a chip noise or something when the sounds are played. So is that, I guess, it's a notification that something's going to happen. I may have to go into the settings and see if I can change that off or something. It didn't do that beforehand. It didn't do that beforehand. So All right. But anyway, I still like the sound bites and everything. But like everyone else, every other streamer I saw and watched, they all have like an animated background or something like that, something to make them, to give like visual eye candy to everyone. And it's like, you know what? I want to have visual eye candy myself. So now I went into the OBS app of that was like overlay maker, which has simple designs you could use to like say like the new down in the bottom left corner of supporters and recent followers and subscribers of both channels, and the recent cheerer. Yeah, those are made from the overlay maker. Because like it looks a lot better than what I was given beforehand. Oh, everyone else left. I will keep golfing. Because I like golfing. I like doing this. But I don't know about you, mini golf to me feels like it's the more hardcore golf game. Because you never really see golf is golf. It's supposed to be calm, relaxing, calm. But when you play mini golf, you're like, get that ball in the hole! Don't let it get stuck in the cursed dinosaur! I do say that for those that are still watching on both channels and everything, if you want to jump in, the room I have is open, so you can come out, hang out, and play with me if you want. So let's see. What's the newest thing about me though that's been quite the apparent? For those not aware, I've been doing a lot of city skylines. Since I'm doing like the multi-stream stuff now, at least for now anyway. I think I might keep it because I think it's just nice and all. Is that now I feel like I can do a lot more content for the channel and everything. Yeah, that means now you get a third branch of episodes on the channel now at all times. So now, for those wondering, you guys get the 8 o'clock a.m. And these are all Mountain Standard Time now. You get an 8 o'clock, which is the main Let's Play stuff. 2 o'clock is the secondary, if I have a secondary episodes, like the Mario Party stuff. And then you get the 7 o'clock stuff with the streams, with City Skylines and Suncrest Bay. You get the Outbound, which is a blind run. And so I'm working on that one, see when we get to the very end of that game soon. And Openguessr. Openguessr to me is has been probably the better one. You've got a jam-packed schedule. I know. I mean, I have to. I know. Maybe it's me, or maybe because a lot of other people say like, "Oh, you shouldn't, upload that much." And I'm like, well, I have to. To keep relevancy that the YouTube algorithm, if you don't post for something like a couple of days, YouTube thinks that your channel's dead. I think that's what the theory is in general, but oddly enough though, I did not expect Openguessr is technically right now the only stream series, from my understanding right now, that is getting likes on the sessions, which I mean is really nice. I was a little shocked to see that Openguessr is popular. Yeah, I don't see a problem with it. It's good to upload on a constant basis. Well, I say you have to. That's what happens when you have to live stream everything. Because when you start live streaming, people are going to expect you to go live on every time you do at the exact same time. And I figured that 8 o'clock in the morning was probably the closest stuff I could do, because I started doing it at 8 a.m. because I had a break on one of my jobs I was working at before I left one of those companies. I used to start at work at 6 and I had a break at 8. So I figured since I was going on break, I go like, oh, my videos can go live on public on YouTube at 8 o'clock, and I can share it around without having to worry about my job and everything and all that such. So at that point, but then every jobs I've had afterwards, they've all started at 7 o'clock. So I now have to keep. I have to. No, I went out of bounds. No. Get up there. There we go. But I still go to. I don't post to X or Blue Sky exactly at 8 o'clock. That's what I still kind of do. It's been tiring for a while to share a video that goes live, because it gets disheartening to have a video go up and it has 0 views on it for like a few hours, and you're like, is it because I didn't share it to Blue Sky or X? So I have to. I feel like I wish there was a way I could just have like a tool that I could just. I just want to auto post that a video's live on X and Blue Sky. Oh my ball! I think it's what it is. It gets tiring after a while. You may not think about, it's just a video post. I'm like, yeah, but it means you have to copy and paste and do all this stuff. At that point, you're just like, I just want a bot to do it for me, please, because I'm getting tired of copying and pasting the same post over and over. Even though I've posted say 8,000 X posts / Twitch posts on X right now, so it's a $1 billion company that makes it harder for people to make money off of them. I don't know. I've been not trying to post to X lately when I share a video, because now I can't see who likes it anymore, except for someone who's followed me. Like the only notification I get from X is basically QTH liked my video or liked my post. I can't just look around on the actual post itself and say who liked it without paying for X Premium. So I've been more active on Blue Sky. Though this year has been a very interesting year for me thus far for the channel. Going to the future there. Got my first early access. Because you have to terrorize people in order to get famous now. Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you this, Ruckus. I don't cause a menace. I don't cause any type of that at all. I'm a calm person. I don't like to cause conflict. No! Fly! Oh, not fast enough. Dang it. What? How was I out of bounds? I was still inside the game. Quality. Okay, you're not gonna count me out of bounds, are you? Maybe I should go over here. That other side's dangerous. And so, actually, my best. I probably let's see, what was I going? I just totally lost what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the channel's gone pretty popular, I think, technically, because I got my first early access code to a game. That was something that I was not expecting. I was left in an ad. There we go. I broke the window. Now there'll be an ad. Have you gotten your window broken? I would have expected that would be like something of like someone throws a brick through your window and there's an ad on there for it to repair windows. It'd be like, thank you, Mr. Jerk. Thanks for breaking my window. I will not be using this. I will not be using your company to fix the window. I'll go with somebody else, and I'm taking that person to court. But no, it's like I got an early access code to Bluey and the quest for the gold pen. That was something I was not expecting. I thought I wasn't a big enough content creator to get technically early access to games. But that is the biggest thing about me this year, is that I got an early access code. And that's why it's probably now one of the more better gaming chills. Because that's where my content kind of shift a bit. For those unaware, that you've been noticing that I've basically split up gaming chills to a new playlist and calling it now gameplay previews now. It's because I want to freshen up the game and chill list, because I feel like it was getting too bloated, and I had changed the format of how I play the games now. So at that point in time, I was like, well, I'm gonna make a new list, and that's where my game and chills are gonna go from here on out. And I figure game and chills were kind of a series of videos of mine where it's like it didn't fit the Let's Play format, but I still want to play the game, you know, play it on stream or record myself playing it. So that's where I do the game and chills, where I just play a game for an hour and see if it's worth your time and money. Because the first hour of any video game can either make or break your purchase. Oh, I didn't make it high enough. Oh, now I'm stuck in the rut here. But no, like once I refreshed it and started making more game and chills in the new modern format, yeah, I was contacted by a PR PR spokesman about saying, hey, you know, we want to see if you want an early access code to the console or the multi-platform release of Bluey and the Quest for the Gold Pen. And for the life of me, I had not seen one episode of Bluey at all. I did not even know what it was. But you know what? I took it. It's like, you know what? Sure, why not? You know, it's like a first early access code for free, and it's like, yeah, what consoles do you want? And I go, well, I'll take if you got Switch 2 and PC, I'll take one. You know, and oh crap, it went too far. Is that I got 5 codes out of them, actually. I wasn't expecting 5. And I think I still have one more Switch and one more PC code to use. I can give away to anyone who wants them. It's just that I don't know who to give them to. And so if you got, and that, I was a little bit worried at first when I made the video for it. Because I made the video and they told me they'd not release until after the embargo. And for those unaware, the embargo is kind of like it's where you can release a video game videos, because now the ads are out and everything, and the game is going to come out like at the end of the week or something like that, or next week for it. So it's like now you generate hype by basically making a video and make it live, so that now you get to relish in the fresh hits of people searching for the game, because now your video will now pop up on the list. So I make the video. I didn't do it live. I was initially going to do it live on the day the game was going to be released worldwide, but I decided to basically, like, you know, I'll just record an hour myself without streaming it to make it easier for the embargo. But once I got the video uploaded and everything, and it was ready for the embargo, it initially got blocked by the copyright owner of the Bluey show itself. Which to me, I felt like it was kind of the weirdest thing. It's like I was given a code to play this game, but then the copywriters of Bluey blocked the video from becoming live. And so I had to talk with the PR person about it for a while. I keep hitting that stupid wall. Oh dang, I keep hitting it again! What the crud, man? I'm just trying to make it through the hole. But, and so, it was sad for me, that's because it took about, a day and a half, to, the PR, when I talked to the PR about it, and so she would get on it. It took about a day and a half to to get in to basically to release the video from being blocked worldwide. Yeah, because I wasn't able to release it publicly. It was blocked on YouTube. And finally, it was released. The PR persons got a hold of them and said, you know, videos are coming out, and they're asking why it's being blocked, and then it finally got unblocked. But then it got copyright claimed, by the copyright owner. So it's like, you know, and that got me to thinking about, you know, future sponsorships or future endeavors that are going to happen like this to me. It's like, this has already put me in a sour note as my first time getting one of these things. And it's like, this is not looking good to me if this is what's going to be for every single one going forward. So after it was unleashed, and it was only about, say 2 weeks ago now at this point, where it was fine. No, it was actually a week ago. A week ago, where finally, after I put a dispute in on YouTube about the claims of this of the Bluey video, and I told him, like, you know, I was given early access to this game. I was told I was going to play it, and I say it was, you know, fair use and everything because it's cutscenes that are inside of a video game. And so the claim went for 30 days, and finally was cleared. So now it's a video that now earns revenue now for those who click on it and watch it. It's the saga of the first early access situation for me. It's a mess sometimes. I imagine everyone else, every other content creator who goes through it probably does the same thing. You know, they have to put a claim on and everything and do all this stuff, and it's like, okay, I fell over the hole. Should have gone in. There it goes. Up you go, up in there. Oh. I went the wrong way. Curses. But I have no ill will towards, you know, the Bluey people or the owners of Bluey or the PR person. It was probably just a mixture of just, you know, not a lot of communication was put in correctly. And you know what? I don't blame them at all. You know, I was just like, you know what? It was somewhat of a weird situation, and luckily everything worked out okay. Oh, I finally got a sunshiny day! Yes! For those not aware, that's the song I use. That's the alert I use for when I so someone subscribes to the Twitch page. and after I get a win in Openguessr. Now you know where it comes from. That's the song. Yep, that's the song. Sunshiny Day comes from this game. And it happens for every achievement you get. But let's see, what else is about my channel and whatnot. Let's see. I do have to say some Let's Plays don't do well as others at times. I mean, I guess it's the way it is and everything. Technically speaking, like, I kind of hate the fact of is Immortals Fenyx Rising to me is still kind of like a slight failure to me. It's only really because my recording setup keeps getting switched differently every session. One time the audio is too low, I'm too loud. The next one the game is too loud and I'm too quiet. It's only now I realized that my microphone not in OBS's settings, but in Windows settings was set low. So it's the reason why I was feeling like I was always trying to max out my microphone, but I wasn't. And so now, after the start of the 41st part of the series now for Immortals Fenyx Rising, I won't have to really enhance the video's audio in post anymore, because now my microphone is actually naturally loud, and it is quite possibly now the game will be loud enough in itself too. So technically speaking, I shouldn't have to have any problems going forward recording PC games right now at the moment. Oh, come on. Woo! Boris, I don't like you. You're causing me pain and misery. Let's go lurk in there. Go right there. Come on. Yes! Triple bogey. Well, that's the thing, though, is... Let's see, what was I thinking of? Oh, yeah. Because, to me, honestly, I got it down to the point where I can record, video off the console, off of game consoles, and have no problem with audio whatsoever. It's the PCs that give me the trouble with the audio recordings. But now they shouldn't be from here on out, so that's good. Because you may know my voice is kind of like roughy or patchy. It's because the video editor of Wondershare has the ability to enhance the voice AI, or enhance my voice. Unfortunately, it also enhances the talking voice in-game, so it kind of mixes between the two. Now, if I had learned that early on about, what, the first session or second session, I probably would have just reset the whole Let's Play. But since now I'm 40 episodes in and, you know, 2 major story beats are now completely finished, it's like, I'm just going to deal with it now. And with it, and so, exactly, I like Immortals Fenyx Rising. It's kind of like the second session. It's like the second era of Breath of the Wild. Ugh. How about that? How about the time you made your first Let's Play, Alexman, that got to 100 episodes? Yes. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, exactly 100 episodes. 18 full 2-hour sessions. Ugh. It will happen to you. You know. After Breath of the Wild, I wanted to try shorter games because I wanted to get more Let's Plays out on a constant basis instead of these long century ones. But that all changed with the Mario Luigi Brothership. That game just felt like it wouldn't want to end to me. I got to 110 episodes on that series. 110. I wouldn't even imagine what Tears of the Kingdom would be. And I'm still, on to this day, conflicted if I want to play that game or not. And it means, like, I'm going to... Speaking of that, though, I'm contemplating on the concept, and I'm not going to put a poll on this on the YouTube channel eventually at some point, is, what would those of YouTube age and everything would want to see me play a game I've already played twice a third time? Because, honestly, I want to do the Ocarina of Time remake that's coming out this year. I want to do it. I want to see what they changed, you know? And with my previous experience of both of the original and the revisit in my mind, and I can go back to it anytime I wish for a refresher, I probably will be playing... It won't be considered a replay, since that is, you know, it'll be Ocarina of Time remake. But I want to ask, of those on of both channels, Twitch and YouTube here, mainly on the YouTube side of things, because they're the ones that are going to see everything in the very end. But I've always wondered, would you guys mind if I did a third run of a game I've already played? Because that is something I've been contemplating on. because I really want to do, like, I know I did Super Mario Odyssey a long time ago, but that was with my crappy computer, and less so interested editing skills I had. Now I've got better editing skills. I feel like now it's more than ever I could go back to Mario Odyssey and give it the just revisit it deserves. Not just now, they'll be fully in 60 FPS and actual HD. But I've gotten better with my Bowser, Luigi, and Mario voices that they won't max out the microphones much anymore. So it's like maybe it'd be finally around time now to replay Mario Odyssey for a third time on the channel. Because the first one I did was the live play. And now that the revisit I did a long time ago is now going 5 years, I'm thinking no one really watched the live play of it when my channel was smaller, because my channel was small. No one really cared. But now I kind of feel like now more than ever, going back to the content that has already been revisited or something like that, or that didn't have its heyday in the past when it was first going up, maybe now that I could do it, now I could probably do a Super Mario Odyssey again, but now it'll be with feelings, it will be with, you know, proper story, the proper beats and everything. Even though I still I still have kind of like, you know, my voices for everything for Bowser and Mario in this case, and Peach and Luigi in that game still. But now it'll be a lot clearer. Because I was using these, well, a version of these to do all the voices beforehand, and you can tell it's a headset microphone. Which means it's horrendous, it's bad, it's grainy, it's not the pleasant to hear. But now I got this bad boy. I figure now it's more like, hey, you know what? How about you just do another run of it? Because now it'll be cleaner. Because now I'm running it in full HD. And it's kind of been upscaled to a certain degree. It is at 16:9 though, because my computer can't really handle it for... Well, at least my bitrate can't handle it, which is very unfortunate, but... Come on, get up that hill! Curse this hole! Oh! I'm either hitting it too hard, or I'm not hitting it hard enough. There we go. But that would be the thing, though. I want to say, guys, I'm gonna put another poll on this, saying if I really should, would the YouTube audience would want me to play or re-record Mario Odyssey for a third time? Well, technically it'd be the second time recording it, technically, because it would be, actually broke up into parts and everything. But at least now it'll be a revisit of the revisit. But I can't call it a revisit. I guess when I talked with Gemini when I did the Mario Advance 4, which is kind of like the pseudo reason behind this replays thing, because I played the original NES version of Mario 3, and then I played the remake on the Wii U now, for that original one that was 5 years ago to this point. God, everything is 5 years ago at this point now. And I decided, you know what? I want to replay this because now I have feeling, I have voices, and it goes along with the kind of the continental lore that the Mushroom Kingdom is now in for Mario 3. So I figure, like, since it's working really well, I mean, people are finally seeing Mario 3 for what it is. It's a really good game. It's been really popular. It's been getting some views lately. and with it being updated with Gemini's upgraded help on the descriptions and everything, it's getting views, and the tags from everything are helping out quite a bit. So I figure more than ever now, it's probably more... Oh, dang, I got stuck on the stairs. I think it's more than ever time now as to maybe I should go and play, because Mario games on this channel are the ones that do the best. Oh, that could have worked. It would have hit the sign and brought on back. But like, I wouldn't mind doing Odyssey again. I really don't. And I feel that maybe it's a good time to do it, but I don't know. Should I just call it the 2026 revisit, or should I call it something like replay? Because that's the thing about it. It has to have a subtitle so that it can be distinguished between the live play of it at the time, and then the revisit from over 5 years ago now at this point. So now, more than ever, I have to, if I'm going to do it, I have to call it like the 2026 revisit, or whatever year I get to it, or essentially, or call it like replay or something. Like something that has to distinguish itself from the other one, because the current one now, the current revisit is called Super Mario Odyssey Revisit. So I can't use Revisit on its own anymore, because that'd be copying, oh, come on. I hate that. Right on the whole edge. You don't get to see that in golf. You get to see that only at mini golf. But it's clear as day that Mario games on this channel are the ones that do the best, because I have the content, I have the voices to use it with. The continuity that Mario is the happy-go-lucky hero that he always is. Luigi is the realist. He knows when shenanigans are afoot. The revisit. Revisit. Oh, I don't know. That might be confusing. But like, I know that Mario's the, as I said, Mario's the happy-go-lucky person. Luigi is the realist. He's the one that pays the bills. You have Bowser, who tries, and then we have the princess, who kind of always keeps forgetting Luigi's name. So I think I can get up there. No! I thought I could get that in time. No. But I mean, I would love, I want to do it, because I feel like more now than anything, I want to redo Odyssey again. I really want to. It just really depends how to get that to be more distinguished from what I initially said beforehand. I mean, technically speaking, the only real reason you would watch it now is because now there's better audio quality and better visuals. Get in the hole! Thank you. God, that holding up, the ball didn't want to go in. But I'm really hopeful. I want to do it. It's just it really depends if the audience wants it or not. Which is what the whole Mario 3, the Mario Advance 4 was all about, was to attempt to see if it was really possible to do a game that you've already played twice over, a third time over, technically. So, clearly I don't think anyone's going to have a trouble with it. Because that's more Mario content, and people really like me for my Mario stuff. It's because I always have Luigi, always the guy in the background. It's funny how my kind of lore of the Mario series has evolved over the first one. At first, Mario's, happy-go-lucky. Luigi is still happy-go-lucky. But over the years, Luigi has really come to the realization to hate Princess Peach. Because Princess keeps raising taxes in the Mushroom Kingdom, and who pays the taxes? Luigi does. Mario doesn't pay taxes. Mario goes on an adventure for the princess and leaves Mario alone, and leaves Luigi alone. So Luigi's like, okay, I'll go work at the store. I'll do the plumbing because I know Mario won't do it. I'm surprised he's even a plumber in the first place, you know. and every time Luigi talks to Princess Peach keeps calling Luigi Green Mario. So at that point, Luigi's had enough. And that's what the whole session is on Mario Kart Cruise Fest. Which I'm actually now going to be calling that now from every multiplayer session going forward. Is going to be a fest of some kind. It started out with Multi-Fest with Splatoon. But now I had it with Smash Fest, with Smash Brothers. I didn't have it for Mario Kart 8 at the time, no, but at this time, but at one point now, it's like everything's now a fest for multiplayer stuff. Back to the tangent though of Luigi. In Mario Kart Cruise Fest, the one that says Pink Daisy, the storyline picks up in there where Princess Peach, I think I got to the point of Princess Peach basically calling Luigi Green Mario, and Luigi is now finally fed up with it, and so he starts calling Princess Peach Pink Daisy. And the Princess Peach gets angry at Luigi for it. The entire time. And I think it's kind of like the really kind of funny plot line. Oh no, I'm gonna fall into the water! No! Hit it too hard. The typical Princess Peach. But like, and that's why in the thumbnail she looks really angry when it says Pink Daisy on the thumbnail. And Luigi's finally, see how you like it, princess. You keep calling me Green Mario, I'm gonna call you Pink Daisy. Because at least in the continuity wise, at least in my interpretation of the lore, Daisy loves Luigi. And she gives the respect to him. Princess Peach, on the other hand, does not. So, and now we're getting new lore implications because of the Mario Party franchise. Now, is that Luigi now hates Donkey Kong. In some fashion, because. Gotta tell you what now, Spinnis had the best run out of Mario Party 1. He won 4 boards in a row. Like 4 boards in a row. And it's only because of chance time, I think it was on Bowser's Magnum. No, it was Wario's Battle Canyon. Where finally Spinnis finally got his just desserts of winning it constantly in a row. But I have to give props to Life of Link though. Life of Link has yet to win a board at all, but he has come close at times. Yes, he has. But shenanigans comes into play, and he usually gets the unfortunate measure. I think at this point in time he's gonna hate crane games for the rest of his life. Because I kid you not, in Mario Party 1, he had the unfortunate luck to dealing with the crane games mechanics in Mario Party 1. And in Mario Party 2, in the first board, the Pirate Land, he had a horrible time with that crane game too, and that comes down to the reasons, like, Mario Party just hates you, Link, and, you know, but he's like, I like it though, and it's like, that's Stockholm Syndrome. You know? It just gets to that point where it's like, Mario Party doesn't really like everybody. It gets to that one point in life. I think we'll be doing, this Saturday of the next board, which is Western Land. And who knows, Link might make a comeback. I only really won Pirate Land just because Link brought me down to 50 coins. and Spinus would have won out of a tiebreaker because both of us end up with like 3 stars apiece. And so it would have come down to a tiebreaker, and Spinus would have won with the higher point count than me. So my only way to basically to win the board was to steal a star from Spinus to keep him in check. So I know that's kind of like the end-all be-all how to win Mario Party is to steal. Is to steal a star, but at that point that's the only option I had. I tell you, Mario Party is great, man. Even LifeLink was like, okay, I'll put you to the test. I'll play you a Mario Party Jamboree. I'm like, I'll be down for that. No! The water! Curse the water! But it's like I'd be totally down for Mario Party in any form, really. I just don't, you know. I really hope I hope Nintendo finally releases the Mario Party stuff on GameCube. They haven't added anything since Wind Waker. And I'm like, why? Why they haven't added anything since Wind Waker? It's like they hate the GameCube. I don't know. I don't know what Nintendo likes to do. They just like to do their own thing. I'm just glad they don't claim videos on content creators anymore, because that was the worst. That's how it's weird how I started my entire channel on was during the middle of that crisis of them basically claiming every video that had a Nintendo property on it. Luckily though, they fell on their sword, so if that's the case, man, I don't know if I would be able to continue on if it wasn't for if they didn't fail on their sword to stop that claiming of content creators' videos of Nintendo products. But I digress on that front, though. I do have to say, the surprising to me is of like the video, like the series I've done that's really surprising to me was, at least at one point, it was Dungeons of Hinterberg, actually. Hinterberg. Where, like, that game was only, like, out for, I say, a year before I started playing it. And then I get a comment on the video, like, episode 7 of it, and the user is like, yeah, I found you because of ChatGPT. And I'm like, it's like, I'm being found by chat, you know what I'm saying? That was weird, you know? It's like, I've never heard of that before. But yeah, that was the thing about it. It was like someone searched out for help with Dungeons of Hinterberg, and my video showing how to use the forest region's powers showed up as a possible answer to a user's question. I'm like, that's awesome! I mean, it's great. Means I'm being found. I'm now part of search results. I'm on different areas of the internet now. Yeehaw! I'm moving up in the world now. Like once you're on the mind of an AI chatbot, I don't know where you can go from there. But though, honestly though, the best one though is basically it is Openguessr. Now, for those on YouTube, knowing that's why the session 1 says session 28 in the description for it, because I was constantly going on with doing this on Twitch only, but that was also the time where I figured, like, you know what, I was gonna do multi-streaming. I figured like, it's more than ever now to cater to both audiences for the streams I was doing, so that's why the multi-stream era is now in effect, and seeing how people like it. And Openguessr to me is the one that's been the popular one of the bunch, which is really shocking. I figured to give you guys a try. Openguessr is a really fun geoguessing location game. I mean, what way to make a game and just say, hey, Google Maps, I need to use your Street View for a game. Like, okay. And for those new and watching, constantly playing that on stream on Thursdays is Openguessr. on our hunt to get to every U.S. state at least once. And to win at that state. Which means I may visit a new state, but I can't claim it unless I actually get the location correct. Which means one session we were in Minnesota. I think that was session 2, I want to say. and that one, I was stuck on a county road and I picked the wrong location because I kind of gave up on that one. Because I was on a county road and I don't know where I was. So that's kind of like we had a one loss on there. So while we have visited Minnesota, we haven't won in Minnesota. That's the thing about... Oh, come on! Can I blow on it? Don't you hate that when it comes to golfing right there? It ends up right on that end of the edge of the pot of the hole, and you're like, get in the hole! The hole's your home, you know? But yeah, Openguessr is now on its technically now session 1 through session 5 now of trying to collect to getting to every state. It was only session 4 when I decided to start putting a counter on the screen about which ones how much we've been winning. Because technically speaking, I was doing it by looking at the alerts, but I was getting lost on how many we've done. So I figured now more than ever, I need to figure out a way to make a scorecard for it, and that's where Google told me, like, hey, why don't you just you can attach a text file to it. That way you can update in real time if you win or lose, and it'll pop up on your overlay. I'm like, oh, that's great! That's fantastic! And so at first it looked like it was just, just a standard text file on screen. But now, I'll show it right here if I can. No, I can't. No, it's not over there. But I'll show it right here, though. Now, I have this. This tells me now my wins now for Openguessr now. And I like that graphic a lot. I think it's only fitting. It's a US highway sign and it works. Oh, come on. What's going on with my OBS? There it goes. OBS was being a little jerkish right there. I'll clean that up, though. No worries. But yeah. I like that graphic a lot. It was like, I need to find a sign, a highway sign or something I can use to... And then I went in, I used Photoshop to... Oh, I haven't even talked about the font I use and all my, everything I use. Oh my goodness, I got a hole in one. You kidding me? On hole 17? That is crazy! Sunshine Day! Yes! Yeah! It's a perfect putt. But, yeah, it's called Heroes Legend, the font. If you may know what my font style has been, it's called Heroes Legend is what it's called. It's actually a kind of funny thing. It's the same font that Tower Unite uses when they did their anniversary. Every year of the game's anniversary, which is really awesome. And there was a big joke with them with it doing all the time. It's like, because this game was in early access for over a decade, and so around the fifth year of them being out is when I started streaming this or playing this on live and everything. It's like, look, it's 5 years of early access. It's like what happens if it's early access for 5 years and on? Is it still called early access? Like, it was early access for many years, so I'm going to set up a difference here. Yeah, I know. I'm going to close the worlds because I'm going to return to menu. I want to go to the Plaza. I want to play some arcades and see if we can get anything. And go into playing as Luigi for the last 20 minutes of tonight's celebration. And trust me, folks, after this, though, we will be going back to City Skylines on Tuesday and everything. I mean, if more people wanted to play this along with me in the voice chat and everything, I'd be playing this more. But I feel that Tarry Night was the best game to round out and everything. It's a way of doing things. Let's see. Going to the Plaza. Note the game may temporarily freeze when loading. Loading an Unreal Engine 4. Yeah, this game is still running on Unreal Engine 4. There we go. Oh, someone's playing SDNL. I would play that, but I want to have my own room with it. With other players joining in with me and everything. Because SDNL is actually a really fun game mode. Let's go and play some arcade. Even though I don't have to play this anymore. I really don't. Because last time, I did this off screen and everything. But I finally got over 2 million tickets. And finally got, what was it? Let me see here. Oh yeah, 5. This thing. Oh, I can't play it in here. I want to, oh. I can't, oh yeah, enter pod, there we go. I got the Wuzala. This thing at number 5. This thing costs 2.5 million tickets. And I got it. Off screen, I know I really should have, no, actually I got it on screen. I think I did a Twitch only session of this. And this is what I was playing the entire time, I was getting this. And I got it. I finally got it. A Wuzella. This thing. Which now allows me to play a lot of different musics and everything from a lot of different things. Let's see, where is that? I think there's Sunshine. There it is. And now I can play Sunshiny Day anytime I wish in game. And I can do it in different pitches too. It's so awesome. I love using it so much. I said you can only get it in here. Oh, the Plaza's going to reboot in 15 minutes. Oh. Well, the game, we're going to be ending the stream here in 15 minutes anyway, so. It's like, hey, let the timer out. All right, let's see here. Come on, let's see if I can do Dizzy. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! Oh! Well, now it's my only option is to grab as much things as I can and grab everything out of this store at least once. Collect everything. There we go! Yes! Man, I wish I was this lucky in an actual arcade. I can get this on a constant, so it's going to go 3, 2, 1, go! Boom ya! Oh man. I really wish I was that lucky. But man, if I saw tickets falling out like that of the machine, there'd be kids all around like, Mommy, look, free tickets! Like, they're my tickets, kid! I'm the one that won, not you. But then there'll be some Karen out there be like, hey, you should give them some for your kids. You just... No. That's the thing I've been listening to on a constant state is Reddit story channels. In dealing with basically entitled people and everything, and see again they're just commitments. It's a lot of those stories I feel like are not real, but sometimes like, man, we live in a world where like man, Karens, they're out there, they're wild and they're crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, dang it! Nah, off by 1. Give me my 10 tickets. I want my tickets back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, man, darn it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hey, you think I could get free, things, So the thing about this, what I like about Tarry Night is that you can play as any character you want. That's the one thing about it. If you want to play as Luigi, you can. If you want to play as, a character from NTE, you can, or play Halo or something like that, Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it! Off by 1 again. I'll get you one day or the other. I have all the money in the world. You cannot hope to win. I can always kind of feel that this area, the Tarry Night game, is a place where every video game character goes to unwind. Boom ya! There There we go. Got it. I got my tickets back. Thank you very much. What's happening over here? Ooh, 1581. Is there any of the other... I don't see any of the taggets in there, though. Oh, that stinks. I would play it more if that was the case. Or maybe I'll just play it more. There we go. But, go in that K. Come on, that K. Aw. Oh. But yeah, I kind of always feel like this is a place where every video game character goes to unwind. They leave the Mushroom Kingdom, they leave the lands of the space of Halo and all that such. They come down to a Tower Unite and they go and play games together, you know? Like, it's like Luigi goes up to Master Chief, like, how's space travel? You know? And I feel like that's how this world would work. Oh, I messed up the timing on that one. Dang it. Oh! Yeah, we're kind of winding down the stream for the moment, folks, but I was like, this is the way to chill, though. This is what Tower Night is. And if people want to see me play this more, I would love to play it with friends and streamer and other people in the chat as well. Ooh, I got 1,000 tickets just from that alone. I always forgot how much stuff is in Tower Night. Tower Night's got like easily like hours of content to play. It's like there is just so much to do. And this game is over 10 years old at this point. Yeah, this game is getting past 10. I think it's about 11 now at this point. This game like came out in like 2015 or something like that in early access, and it's only been growing since. Well, QTH, if you want me to, I can gift you the game if you want it. I'll gift you this game. I have no problem buying this game for others. If it gets more people to play it. But this game is kind of like an MMO in some fashion. If there's something you want, you have to grind to get it. Like the Woozella. Oh, that won't be too hard, right? No, that's 2.5 million tickets, and half of these ticket games only give out like 1,000 tickets a piece at times. At max, you have to come in and get it. But hey, man, I'm willing to basically gift you, purchase this game for you. I'll gift this game to you if you want to play it. And I said this game, and then back to you can play it whatever you want. Play it whatever you want to be. It's an interesting proposition. But go on. Like I said, this game is again only $20 on Steam US. So it was 15 at one point, but it's fun to play. I mean, it's basically this. It's kind of like the new casual game. It's the mobile game for computer players or something like that. Let's see. Can I get that M? Get the M. Get the M. Get the M. Oh, I missed. No. Dang it! I want that M so badly. And that guy over there, he's looking shifty. I said, you can play as the default character, but no one does. Everybody plays as the actual video game character from the workshop. There we go! I got the jackpot. And now to prove them all by getting more stuff. Yes, there's the 500! Well, that 500 right there. Yeah, I'm getting some good tickets today. Oh, I'm getting some good tickets. Look at that, 12,000 tickets. That's unreasonable. That's unreal. There's no one would ever have 12,000 tickets in their pocket. What can I get for 12,000 tickets? You can get a lollipop. Stop it! Every arcade experience ever. You get like tons of tickets. You have like a wad of tickets, and you look at the prize pool, and it's like $100 tickets for an eraser. Man, I thought about convenience. I thought convenience stores were expensive, but golly, you know. Yes, I got 4,000 tickets. Yes. As soon as I have these tickets in my hand, see, look, now see, in a typical setting, Luigi would be holding all the tickets in his hand. Wario would come up from behind him, knock him over, while Luigi would then steal his tickets and run off. That would be the unfortunate measure of what Luigi would have done. Feed all my tickets, laddie. 16,000 tickets into the machine. I gotta get more monies. Where's the thing? It's over here. Give me some tokens. But yeah, QTH, if you want me to gift you this game, I will gladly go and gift it to you. I have no problem doing it. And then I find yourself like, it's like you play this game constantly like, it's like, where did QTH go? He's on Tarry Night still. He's still at the arcade. I'm going to get the jackpot. I'm going to get it, one way or the other. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. There we go. Yeah, come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, I messed up that shot. No. Basketball, get up there. I want in there. But up again, folks, at the end of, my family would never find me again. So, where did QTH go? He's on Saturday night in the arcade. He's been there for hours. Playing the basketball game. I'm going to win. I'm going to get it. As we wind down tonight's session, folks, at the end all be all, it's you guys out there. It's chat, it's the audience, it's the people who come to watch the videos. That's what basically keeps me going, folks. At the end all be all for now starting off on our 12th year. It has been, oh yeah, the Plaza reboot in 5 minutes. I think that's more than enough that we can end things off here. I think. It's like your family would never hear from me again. But this has been, I don't know where I would have been, folks, if it wasn't for basically doing these of live streaming and everything. I don't know where I would have been. Congrats on 12 years. 12 years and still going strong. We'll be continually be doing Let's Plays, Game and Chills from here on out, and hopefully maybe in the end we'll get into some more multiplayer content. I mean, that's the biggest thing is, you know, getting the content going up and playing constantly, new games, new everything. Again, we haven't done a lot of multiplayer stuff yet, like Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, and Splatoon specifically. It's just because everyone's been busy. You know, this is the time of year where everyone's traveling, everyone's having their own things, they have their own life. And I don't force anyone to play with me. You know, it's like if my community can't play with me, I'm like, that's fine. Always put family first before anything else. And that is my philosophy, is that if something's going, if there's a family event that has to be taken care of, I will put that as a priority. I will not stream on anything for doing that. So basically, if you have family stuff, if you've got stuff to do, for any reason, take care of your family first. Family has more value in this world than any other thing in this world. No cash, no building, no car will ever replace family. So enjoy your family, everybody. That'd be the best option there. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight in this inaugural 12th year of the channel's existence. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see and you like my voices, my commentary, my shenanigans, check out Alexman47 on the YouTube side here. Follow, like, subscribe, comment. I always enjoy comments. I don't get them very often, but I do reply to every comment that does come into the channel. So please, I would love, please to implore you to basically do more of to chat with me and everything. Also follow me on Twitch here as well, so you can get access to the live plays in real time. Because YouTube will be getting the edited versions of them. But if you want to see those live plays really often, you don't have to have a Patreon. You don't have to be a member of anything. It's like you just come to the Twitch page and watch the streams and watch the Let's Play live unfold. And that's the kicker there. So if you want to come, you want to see the lives, you want to see my exclusive streams on Twitch, do so. Or stuff like this for, like, say, City Skylines now, for Outbound, for Openguessr, as of now at this point. They're multi-streaming from here on out. I think I will be keeping the multi-stream functionality on OBS, so going forward, it's going to be a nice change to finally move back to the original roots of me doing Let's Play or live streaming on YouTube again. And to find the real audience, the audiences of both sides, and see who they are. Again, I wanted to thank Uncle Ruckus, QTH, as well as Perilous Twitch for basically coming in and chatting along with us. Thank you very much. I always appreciate it. And we'll be ending things off here with a raid on the Twitch side of things. So for the YouTube side of things, you won't be seeing the raid, unfortunately. But that being said, we are going to move forward with a raid, and let's see what we can... Oh! Before we raid, though, you may see about the hats here and the coasters as well. If you want some merch, it would always help support me if you want something like this, because this is quality stuff from Fourth Wall. So if you want stuff like coasters, you want to find like mugs, a t-shirt, which I'm wearing right here. I've had this shirt for a few years now, and I like it. It is a little worn down. It is a little rough around the edges now, but if you the merchandise is reasonably priced, but if you put in at the checkout the promotion of New Shop 47, you'll get 47% off your entire order. So I think if you have a grouped up everything and get almost completely half off, that's not a bad deal, would you say? But for those who are also on Twitch, you can only do one or the other in terms of promotions for it. If you're a Twitch subscriber, you do get 12% off on the or 25% off of the items themselves for Twitch subscribers. So, but like I said, for the first, but no one's really buying stuff from my stores of this yet. But and I don't force anyone to pay. It's like if you, I just feel like I just like having fun, being able to be like an official thing and having merch. So. All the stuff's been updated. It's been now more professionalized. The storefront looks a lot cleaner now. So more than ever, it's easier to navigate. So that being said, next on the dock for Tuesday on the main stream schedule will be City Skylines and Outbound. Unfortunately, I was told of Outbound how to get to the coolant system. So that's my only spoiler I've been told about, likely about it. So on Outbound, we're going to be focusing on getting that cooling system so our bus does not overheat anymore. So that being said, we'll be doing it on Outbound on Wednesday. Thursday, Openguessr will be returning, and hopefully we get 2 more states, because last time we got 3 new ones of Colorado, Idaho, and Alaska last time, and that brings us up to 22. States out of 50, so we're almost there. We're almost there. Hoping for that. And then Immortals Fenyx Rising stream will be on Twitch only. So if you want to join the Twitch side there at Alexman47 on Twitch, you'll be able to watch that. And then if me and Spence are going to be doing Mario Party, we're going to get Life of Link on board again. To basically do the next board of Mario Party 2, and that will be Western Land, and we'll potentially be doing that on Saturday this week. So that's 10 depending on that one. So that being said, thank you for watching, everybody, and we're going to raid here on Twitch for something. Let us give... Oh, they may be still live. Let's see if they're still live. Oh, they're still playing. I'm going to give 2 nerds in the pod before they close out on their raid. And until next time, everybody, you guys have a fantastic night. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the 12th year starting of City Skylines. in Suncrest Bay. See you guys then. Time for now, everybody!